This is a picture of an actual alien being. It is clear that this thing does not have the face of a human. It's not a mask, it's not a puppet, it's not a special effect. It's real. Millions of people across the world are unaware this image and images like it exist because mainstream media companies have failed to alert them to it. The still image, enhanced by Shannon Scott of YouTube channel Military Witnesses to UAP, was culled from a series of videos taken by a fisherman during numerous UFO events. The events occurred with regularity over the Sea of Marmara off the coast of Kumburgis, Turkey in 2007, 2008, and 2009. Residents in this region had been sighting disc-shaped and oval UFOs hovering over the sea for some time. The sightings prompted Turkish fisherman Yalçın Yalman to begin filming the objects from the beach in Kumburgis, something he did multiple times during a 3-year period. On many of the filming occasions, which usually took place during the early morning hours in the black of night, Yalman had numerous witnesses beside him to help corroborate the events. On one occasion, the late surgeon and UFO investigator Dr. Roger Lear and several other investigators were invited to a filming and saw one of the objects with their own eyes. The result of Yalman's diligence to create a video history of what was occurring over the sea near his home is nothing short of astonishing. Some videos show solid metal craft hovering over the sea at night, while others show craft transforming into weird lights as the dawn sets in. The most intriguing set of videos shows a hovering craft with a hatch opened on the top, revealing obvious alien beings moving around inside. When Yalman later presented his videos to skeptical scientists and video experts from Turkey and several other countries, many of them at first claimed all of it had to be some elaborate hoax. However, upon studying the videos and interviewing the witnesses, those same scientists and video experts changed their tunes. The Science and Technology Research Board of Turkey, an organization funded and controlled by the country of Turkey, later issued a report on the videos. The report stated that the objects observed on the images have a structure made of a specific material and definitely are not any kind of CGI animation or in any means a type of special effects used for simulation in a studio or for video effects. So, the conclusion of this report is that the observations are not a model, mock-up, or a fraud. The report also intimated that the objects observed have a physical structure and are made of materials that do not belong to any category, such as airplanes, helicopters, meteors, Venus, Mars, satellites, artificial lights, Chinese lanterns, etc., etc., etc. In 2012, Chilean video expert Mario Valdez Santiago made public his findings on the apparent proof of alien craft and their occupants captured by Yalman. Valdez Santiago concluded the videos represented a real event of high strangeness. On a web page dedicated to his research, Valdez Santiago presented numerous examples of the different alien beings that can be seen moving about inside hovering craft during different events captured by Yalman. In one stunning set of images, Valdez Santiago points out 2 classic gray aliens, along with a praying mantis alien, hovering over what appears to be a human in a prone position. He provides the actual image, then a drawing of the image to clarify what is in the actual image, and then an image of the drawing overlaid onto the original image. This capture alone legitimizes a phenomenon that tens of thousands of people across the world have claimed they have fallen victim to: alien abduction. Retired Temple University professor Dr. David M. Jacobs has hypnotized thousands of alien abductees. He reported his findings and offered his conclusions in books on the subject, including in The Threat and Walking Among Us. According to Jacobs, short gray aliens are dispatched to perform the actual abductions. Victims are brought on board alien craft where taller gray aliens remove sperm samples from males and eggs from females for the purpose of an alien hybridization program. Women are impregnated with the human alien concoctions and brought back during subsequent abductions where the aliens in turn remove the growing fetuses. The aliens then apparently complete the process of growing the fetuses themselves using sophisticated incubation chambers. Throughout all of the abductions, overseeing the entire process are insect-like beings that resemble praying mantises, which seem to be in charge, according to Jacobs. Alien hybrid beings are now living among us, Jacobs says, and possess the same type of mind-controlling abilities as their creators. The purpose behind all of this is to bring about some great change on Earth at some point in the future. Jacobs believes that change involves aliens taking control of the planet with the praying mantis aliens in charge. While all of this sounds insane, one must take into consideration the fact that there is indeed an alien presence here. There is too much evidence to deny it anymore. The Turkey UFO videos clearly illustrate that what alien abductees have been telling us for decades is in fact absolutely true. While dishonest, disingenuous, and deceitful debunkers have for years pretended evidence like the series of Turkey UFO videos are hoaxes, mirages, misidentifications, or things that have conventional explanations, it is plainly evident they are completely wrong. Meanwhile, the mainstream press, to the detriment of humanity, continues to not take the subject of extraterrestrial reality seriously. Instead, the mainstream media, including news outlets such as CNN, NBC, Fox, ABC, CBS, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post, obviously take all of their reporting cues on the UFO topic from the Pentagon. The mainstream media serves as mere press relations for the secret control group hidden within the military-industrial complex that for 75 years has been privately studying the extraterrestrial phenomenon. At the very end of 2022, the Congress passed the National Defense Authorization Act for 2023. It included a budget for the Defense Department of nearly $1 trillion. It also included language that allows people working for weapons manufacturers or within the Pentagon to report to Congress what they know about aliens, recovered alien craft, and UAP without fear of retribution. This should have been a gargantuan news story. The fact that the Congress and the President believe the Pentagon is keeping secret the truth about the alien presence and felt it necessary to include whistleblower language in the 2023 defense spending bill is a giant story. But the mainstream press stayed away from it. Instead, in the closing months of 2022 and first month of 2023, news outlets including the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Washington Post furnished to the public reports that either downplayed the UFO problem or included commentary on the subject from unqualified people who have never studied the phenomenon. There are only three explanations for the media's disinterest in the alien phenomenon. 1. Members of the media are epically, staggeringly incompetent. 2. The controlling forces of these media empires have received instructions from the Pentagon to not investigate the phenomenon. Or 3. Alien hybrids have somehow infiltrated key offices of the Pentagon and media companies and are controlling the information the public receives. It is clear that the alien intelligence that has invaded our world and has engaged itself with the human race wants more than anything to keep its actions clandestine. They want nobody to know what they are doing. Some people might find the third explanation crazy. Understandable. However, once you accept the truth that there is an alien presence on Earth, an intelligence that could be thousands, if not millions of years more advanced than we humans, you begin to understand that that third option is, in fact, possible. The problem for these beings is that some of us know they are here. Some of us have encountered alien craft up close, or the aliens themselves. Others have done enough research to realize there is an alien presence among us. Officials within the military-industrial complex, who have in their clutches the proof of the extraterrestrial reality in the form of recovered alien bodies and craft, meanwhile, continue to gaslight the populace. The media, whether a knowing or unknowing accomplice, continues to turn a blind eye to the issue. The media for decades has largely stigmatized the concept of the alien presence. It has stubbornly turned away from clear evidence, like the Turkey UFO videos, that aliens are among us. Instead, the media has mostly focused on what military officials tell them. It is time for mainstream media outlets to begin reporting the truth about this problem before it's too late. It is time for the mainstream media to investigate the subject, educate itself on the issue, and then demand the Pentagon finally come clean about what it knows about the alien presence. UAP poses more than a danger to military planes and commercial aircraft. UAP and the occupants controlling such craft potentially pose a threat to the entire existence of humankind. This is the biggest story of all time. Nothing else compares.